Good evening. And I say good evening because I'm recording this pretty damn late. Even though you're going to be watching it tomorrow morning, it's later than I usually record. And I think it's because I just have had kind of like a weird day. You know those days, and this is completely apophenia. This is the brain desperate for patterns, going looking for them out in the world. But it feels like, you know when you have a day where it just seems like one like shitty thing happened after another? That feels like what today was. Now, it wasn't anything big. If it was something big, it would have drastically changed the flow of my day. I would have ended up not being able to do a show, or not being able to stream, or whatever, but it was just like one of those fucking days where every little thing that could go wrong seems to have gone wrong. So like, this morning, I woke up, and I was feeling groggy and like weird, and I didn't sleep very well. And so I woke up really close to the start time for my stream, so I felt kind of rushed. And I did that first stream. We got what we needed done for Womb of Night, so that was good. It was an okay start. And then right after that, I went to go and answer some emails, and my laptop wouldn't boot up, and I just couldn't get it working. I tried every goddamn thing. And so I set it aside, and I wolfed down some lunch, and I went to go and start up Far Verona. And I couldn't get the video call to start. Like, I just couldn't. It just wouldn't accept the link. And I clicked it, and everybody's in there, and we're like 10 minutes overtime, and I'm trying to get it to work, and it just won't go. Finally, after 3 reboots and a router reboot, I managed to get the whole thing working, and we did the episode. And I feel pretty good about the episode. We had an okay time. It's been weeks since the last time we played because of holidays, and that's just how it is. But when a show is this early on, it can be really hard to gain momentum again when you lose it. I think that every role-playing game campaign kind of has this thing where when you're in the early phases, you're trying to build something, you're trying to get started and get everybody into character and understand kind of what the universe is about, and it can drag. It can drag really hard if you miss a bunch of weeks. So I was really worried that was going to happen. And there was a little bit of slowness early on, but we picked it up, I think, and I'm really thankful to have such a supportive cast. The fact that we can kind of pause as we go and like talk about what's going on, and Mark and Bronze particularly are really good at kind of helping me along and like keep the energy going. There was a moment in today's episode where, and this isn't a spoiler or anything, but where one of the characters needed an NPC's help, but they wouldn't have known to ask for it themselves. And Mark jumped in and was like, oh, my character knows somebody who can help you. And it just felt like a nice moment. It's really cool playing with people who have some experience with being responsible for running the game themselves, and knowing that sometimes if you can help the GM out, it can make the game better for everybody. It's something that I hope that I can do when I'm a player in games, rare though that might be. I like to try and be somebody who can help move things along and keep the pace going and help share the spotlight. So I don't know if you're watching these, Mark, but thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Helped make my day a little bit easier. So after that, we finished the show. We did the post show. Everybody was pretty tired. We'd all put a bunch of energy into the show. And, you know, we came out and I finished the thing and I was like, all right, well, I can't not have this laptop. So I called the place where I got it and I was like, hey, the laptop's not booting up. What am I going to do? And they were like, well, you know, you're still under warranty, so bring it in. So I drive out there, and this place is in a mall. So it's like mall traffic and mall humans at mall time, you know, so holidays, and it was just chaos. But thankfully, it went quickly and we swapped out the computer. Now, thank goodness, I am an inveterate backer-upper. I back up my computer all the time. I have multiple copies of everything everywhere, so I didn't lose any data. But now I have this blank laptop that I have to reformat to clear all the crustware and get rid of the bloat, and then reinstall all my programs. So it's downstairs right now syncing all of my Dropbox files. Thankfully, I've got like 6 computers. So I can still edit this vlog and I can still stream. And I was thinking on the way how lucky I am. And in a way, like, it's a necessity because I'm a streamer and computer shit is what I do every day. But how lucky I am to be able to afford multiple computers so that if one goes down, I don't just like shut down completely. So that was it was a turnaround. I got that going. I came home. It was like 8:30 and I was exhausted, but I was like, I gotta feed my body. I'm not gonna order takeout. I'm not gonna spend money. I'm just gonna make food that I have at home. So I got my fresh prep bag out and I started making food. And this is the thing that makes me feel dumb. I put the water on to boil. I started making the rice. I cut up the tempeh. I was really excited to make this. And then I realized that I had one unattended to notification on my to-do list for today. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, what did I forget to do? Buy oil. So I forgot to buy oil. I couldn't make dinner. I ended up just improvising something out of the vegetables and the rice and putting the tempeh back in the fridge. Maybe I can use it in another recipe this week. But I didn't have the energy to get back in my car and drive to the store and buy fucking olive oil and then come home. Because I knew I still had making the vlog ahead of me and I had more work stuff I had to do. And I'm just feeling pretty burned out. It's been a long ass day. But you know what? This part, actually sitting here and talking, even as I do it, I'm finding it really therapeutic. I'm kind of getting it off my chest. I guess while you're in the middle of a stressful moment and you don't take time to break it, you can kind of get caught up and kind of lost in it. I'm really bad at that. I get caught up in stress all the time. And sometimes I'll have somebody be like, hey, stop for a minute. Go eat something, drink water, relax yourself, Adam. It'll get better. Just chill. But if I'm just by myself and I'm too busy to reach out for help via text or something, I can just get all up in my head and busy focused on stuff that I should just be able to relax and let go of. So this is nice for that. I'm actually feeling a lot more relaxed now than I was even at the beginning of recording this video. So thanks. Thanks for your help. So on a more positive note, tomorrow I am going to take the day off. Yeah, I'm taking a day off and I'm going to hang out with my friend Tyson. I think I mentioned Tyson before. I've definitely posted photos of him on my Instagram. Tyson and I go way back. We used to play 4th edition D&D together, and we've known each other for ages. He actually, I mentioned him yesterday. He went to Japan with me the first time that we went. Tyson's also a photographer, and he and I... We were planning on going out and taking some photos, but apparently it's going to just be pissing rain tomorrow. And there's a wind warning again. This is the one thing that I don't like about living in the Pacific Northwest in the winter, is that it's not that it's cold, it's just that it's fucking wet and gray all the time. And some days, that's awesome. Some days it's nice to just hang out inside and listen to the rain on the window. But some days you want to go outside and take photos and do shit that's not in your house. So we're going to still try and get out there. We're going to get up early. We're going to go out in the rain and hopefully it'll taper off a little. Worst case scenario, I'll just make sure I bring one of my weather sealed cameras and I take pictures in the rain. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get Tyson to be in tomorrow's vlog. That'd be cool. We could talk about PAX or photography or whatever. But it'll be nice to see him. He's here. He doesn't live in Vancouver. He lives out of town and he's here for holidays. So it'll be nice to take some friend time. We're going to hang out a little bit. And then in the evening, I'll just do vlog stuff and try to relax. I started a new book. Yeah, last night I started a new book. It's this one. It's called Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. I am only 29 pages in. But actually, I've been thinking about it all day. I can't wait to get a chance to lie down and read a bit of it before bed. I just finished the first... And I feel embarrassed every time I say this. I just finished reading the first Ravnica tie-in novel. Tie-in novels. It's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. It will not win any literary awards. It is like the Magic the Gathering novel version of a cheap comic book tie-in for a movie. It's like the Prince of Persia novel based on the film starring Jake Gyllenhaal. It's not good. It was not a good book. But it was fun, and I like that world. The world of Ravnica is cool and interesting, and I might be starting a D&D campaign set there in the new year. Spoiler warning, secret vlog secrets. Yeah, I'm glad to be reading something with a little bit more substance. The book that I'm reading now is a sci-fi story, and so far all I know is there's a lizard man in it, and there's a girl pretending to be someone she's not to escape her past. Now all we need is a slime and a shark man, and I think we got a hit on our hands. So yeah, that's probably the one like nice thing about today that has kind of helped like buoy my spirits, is that I know that at the end of the day I'll be able to lie down in my bed and read my new book. And there's something really special about starting a new book. Actually, that's not the only nice thing. Over the last little while, and connected to actually the birthday vlog, Blue Jay and I have been taking like sets of photos of her. I've been offering up my time and my energy and my photoshopping skills to take these photos, and then she's been publishing them on her Patreon, and people have been responding really well to them. She's been getting a lot of success on her Patreon, and hopefully that's in some part due to the work that we're doing together, taking those photos. So she posted a bunch of them today on Patreon, and that always makes me feel nice. It's really cool to be able to do stuff for people, to just like dedicate your time and energy into doing something that you know that will benefit them. It's something that makes me feel like, I don't know, like a better friend. You know, when I have resources and I have time, energy, and skills that I can dedicate to someone else's well-being, that always feels good to me. I get the same feeling from mentoring folks. I've been working over email with a handful of kind of up-and-coming streamers, and kind of just giving them advice and helping them kind of figure out their audience and what they want to do in the tabletop space. And I've just been like offering that up for free because I got a lot of that from people like JP when I first got started. Whether JP intentionally thought about the fact that he was, mentoring me or helping me out, I don't know. But I definitely learned a lot about how to become successful on the internet from JP. So I'm trying to just kind of pass that energy along. Trying to find folks who are struggling or who are looking to get started in the space, and I've been working with them. So that's been really rewarding. That's something that I think is, I don't know, as I get older, like giving away that expertise feels like the best use of it. Like what good are a bunch of skills and practice if you don't share them with people? And in a way, I guess that's what office hours and Hot for Teacher are about. You live a life and you accumulate some stuff, and then what do you do with it except to teach other people? So I don't know. That's something that was nice for me today too. Just feeling like I helped. Even if my day was kind of shitty, maybe there were some people that got entertained by my streams. I know that I helped Blue Jay out. I get to see my friend Tyson tomorrow. And hopefully, not too long from now, I'm going to get to lie down right over there in my bed and read my new book. So, it's not all bad. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I know that this particular vlog was like pretty rambly and didn't really have a theme. Kind of struggling over what I'm going to call it. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Sometimes the best content is non-content. Especially if you're Krendor. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm done for the evening. See you tomorrow, everybody.